What is good, YouTube? This is today's trade recap. This is Friday the 18th of... No, Friday the 17th, sorry. But quickly, sorry, I'm going out with my mates tomorrow, so I'm not going to have time to make this, so I thought I'd make this before I go to bed. But anyway, before I get into it, sorry, just forgot to do this. Put you there. And put you here. So, I did indeed take a trade today. First green day in a while, so I'm happy that I'm green. I'm just happy that I was going through 2 months as just losses, so I'll explain what happened and go through everything. But anyway, for the day, I was mixed bias because we did have, I believe, hold on, sorry, we had a session, SMT, at open of Asia, I believe, because we hadn't taken it. Yes, okay, so at open, we had a SMT of Asia highs, so I either, so boom, so I think it was, yeah, so there, and then boom, boom. So SMT of Asia highs. What I either wanted to see here is a good reaction to the downside, or a good reaction, kind of, if we just invalidated that SMT and then kind of continued to rally higher, that would have been good for longs for me. But anyway, so we opened, and we were consolidating for a while. So this is another thing I wanted to say. We were consolidating. Then we closed out of this range and then continued higher. So, in there was an entry that I've missed. It was a beautiful 1 minute down here that could have been taken, but I did not take it as I was looking on the higher time frames. So that's what I've learned today. I need to be consistently checking all the time frames when I'm trading, so I can't just sit on the 5 minute and be like, okay, I hope an entry gives itself, So that would have been the long there, either targeting that high or that high there, but that was an absolute beautiful trade. So yeah, so I learnt that. So anyway, once that happened, that trade happened, I was like, okay, what could happen now? So anyway, we have a 4-hour gap on both NQ and ES. And anyway, we came into this gap and have just, we come up and then rejected heavily out of it on both NQ and ES. So we came up, filled the gap, and then just rejected heavily out of it. And I was like, okay, this could be a key area to go short. If we were continuing to push high and it looked like we were going to inverse that gap, sweet, I would have been looking for longs either until previous session high and just kind of the fill of the 4 hour. But anyway, we showed strong rejection out of the 4 hour and then closing below this 5 minute gap. That is what gave me my entry. So we closed out here, stop loss above the candle that inversed this gap, targeting this low here. So what did we do? We came down and then edged it. We edged me out by, I think, 6 or 7 points. Reversed. See, this is what helped me, or has been helping me, is the not going break even, like I said. So I didn't go break even for this time, and I had this 5 minute gap protecting me. We came up, missed it, came back down again, came up, tested it, up, and then rejected out of it, and then hit my full TP for $747 on the day, I believe. Or no, 40, yeah, something like that anyway. But my emotions today were just 1,000 times better. I did what I said. I sat there, I took the trade, I hopped on my phone, I didn't touch it until it hit stop loss or take profit. So today I'm just more so happy about just my emotions being exactly how I wanted them to be. A little bit nervous, yes, but that'll go with time. But I just need to learn to consistently take trades like that, because my emotions today were just perfect. Like, they were good. They're not perfect, but they were very, very good. So with that being said, what else can I cover? not really much else to cover. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a good weekend, and I will see you either tomorrow or next week. So see you later.